Hey guys, welcome to SquigglesStarcraft. I'm Squiggles and I'm bringing you another game, another 2v2 game featuring Husky and myself, Squiggles. So we are going to be doing some good old 2v2 action. And yep, Husky is absolutely right here. He says lots of Marauders versus Protoss, and I'm like, yep. So here we go, man. Another Protoss versus Terran. And look at this. That is a super fast scout. Holy crap, that is fast. And I almost expect like I don't know, like some kind of a cannon rush or proxy gates or something. I have no idea what's going on there. That is such a fast worker. Holy crap, man. That's that's kind of crazy. And Mike letting me know he's kind of the quarterback as far as this goes. I just supply the muscle, aka Marauders. So, yep. Even though it's shared, and even though it's really easy to take expansions here, so what we were talking about before the game is because of the map architecture, you can see right here that here's our first ramp, right? Very large ramp. But if you go down here, the ramp is pretty much the same size and we get an expansion out of it. So what we were going to do is just park units here, put a wall here, and just early expand and defend and get ahead that way. But Mike decides now we should rush anyway. And the reason he decided that, honestly, I think, is because it's two Protoss. So we're playing against the two Protoss, and I'll shout out their names. This is Cher. I'm gonna say Cher. That's not how you spell it, but Cher and Borkenstein. There we go. So gonna be making the wall kind of right here, and okay. So this worker, some people laugh at me. I am so tired of probes, and we're playing against two Protoss. I'm so tired of probes harassing and making me like move away this SCV that I just put the second SCV there for defense. It's his defensive lineman, so he can actually get that up. And you can see now, yep, I have a 13 refinery going down. And I did place my first supply depot, and this placement is very specific for me. A lot of times I just place it here, right? And you see a lot of players just place it there because it's really safe and easy to get to, and you get your guy back to mining a little bit faster. Okay, I put it here for two reasons. One, I can see my destructible rocks, and I want to know if they're going to backdoor me. Two, Protoss like to do this thing with either hallucinated phoenixes or like a regular phoenix or a void ray or something, where they put a pylon over here someplace and then they warp guys in and attack you from the side. So I want to be able to spot the pylon. I want to be able to see my destructible rocks. So that is why I put this supply depot where I put it. Just FYI. And I would actually like to put another one maybe here and here as well, so that I get good vision of my entire cliff, or even just have a guy patrol right here so that I can get good vision of my cliff, because I'm so tired of losing to people doing that. It is a great strategy, and if you haven't tried it as Protoss, you should definitely try it, because people always put units here and buildings and stuff to make the choke, and then you can just negate the whole thing, and it's so annoying. So that's my little rant as far as that goes. And now back to the game. You can see it looks like Husky is getting his second gate and going to be getting two more, because Husky 4 gates in every single game that we play together, and I 3 racks in every single game we play together, unless something crazy happens, like the last game that I just cast, which was a 2v2 between Husky and myself versus a couple other people. And if you haven't checked that out, you definitely should, because that game was all sorts of whacked out and crazy and stuff that I hadn't planned for. Okay, I will note again, the concussive shells is researched before my first Marauder starts. I want to get concussive shells out as quickly as possible, and it looks like I should be getting another tech lab. Yep, so 3 racks with 3 tech labs, and I'm just going to be getting out nothing but Marauders. I did get out the 1 Marine just in case there was a scouting probe. I want to make sure those probes go away. So you can see here, it looks like, what are these guys doing? Looks like a 4 gate coming out from Cher, and for Borkenstein, it looks like he has 2 gates and getting a robo. So 2 gate robo and a 4 gate versus 4 gate and 3 racks. And we will see how this plays out. This whole build that I'm doing is totally about Husky. As soon as his warp gates finish, he's going to warp in guys, and then he is going to take my guys because we have shared unit control on, and he's going to attack. So my job is to make sure that slow is done at this point, and I have as many units as I can to offer to the attack. And then to reinforce. Yep, and he went ahead and set my rally. A lot of people don't know this, but when you do the share unit control, which is up here in the top corner, you can't see it because it's a replay, but you click here, it looks like the 2 little people. You can select control for the other players, and it looks like I'm supply blocked. So whoopsie doopsie on me. That's, oh man, red cheeked there. That's pretty awful. But what you can is they can't build units for you, but they can help by moving your rally points and stuff if they want to. So I had my units rallied like right here, and he just took my barracks and re-rallied them, so that's fine. I'm also starting stem when you can. You don't have to start it. It's not like, I mean, most times the game will be over one way or the other. We'll either win or lose before stem finishes. You can see stem is just now started, and they almost have like Colossus tech out. So not rushing for stem by any means, rushing for slow rather. And this is actually good by Husky. He's doing all the control here, and what he's trying to do is get as good of a arc as he can, and that's pretty good. Also getting the Guardian Shield, that's gonna help just a bit. And you can see that these Marauders are just doing absolutely insane damage. And Marauders do so much damage against Stalkers. That's the real thing to note here. That once the Zealots go down, then the Stalkers just evaporate. And you can see right now that's pretty much GG at this point. So nice little quick rush. And if you're having trouble with 2v2s, as everybody GGs, you can go ahead and try this with your partner and get some quick easy wins once you guys get the coordination down. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.